You sleep 8 hours and wake up exhausted. Your friend sleeps 5 and shows up to work sharp, focused, and in a good mood. You've probably told yourself, maybe I just need more sleep. But what if more sleep isn't the answer? What if the way you're sleeping is actually the problem? Today, backed by real sleep science and psychology, I'm going to show you exactly why you feel tired no matter how long you sleep and the simple shifts that fix it permanently. Here's something most people get completely wrong about sleep. Your brain does not care how long you're in bed. It cares about what happens while you're there. Sleep researchers have found that your brain moves through cycles throughout the night, each one lasting roughly 90 minutes. Inside each cycle, 2 stages do the heavy lifting. The first is deep sleep. This is where your body goes into full repair mode, rebuilding muscle tissue, strengthening your immune system, and releasing growth hormone. Think of it as your body's maintenance crew showing up after hours. The second is REM sleep, rapid eye movement, where your brain gets its turn to recover. This is when your mind processes the emotions you felt during the day, locks in memories, and does the creative problem-solving that you couldn't figure out while you were awake. When both of those stages happen properly, you can wake up after 6 hours feeling genuinely restored. But when they're constantly disrupted by late-night screen time, caffeine, or a racing mind, your body rests, but your brain never fully recovers. Sleep researchers call this fragmented sleep, and it's exactly why millions of people wake up exhausted no matter how early they went to bed. Your brain runs on an internal 24-hour schedule called your circadian rhythm. It controls when you feel sleepy, when you feel alert, and when your body releases melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to wind down. The problem, every time you sleep at midnight one night and 2 a.m. the next, you're essentially putting your brain in a different time zone every single day. It doesn't know when to prepare for sleep, so melatonin release becomes unpredictable, and falling asleep and staying asleep becomes a nightly struggle. But when you commit to a consistent schedule, even on weekends, your brain learns to anticipate sleep. It starts releasing melatonin earlier, naturally, and waking up stops feeling like a battle. Pick a sleep time, pick a wake time, stick to both. That single habit alone can transform how you feel rested within just 2 weeks. Have you ever slept for 8 hours and woken up feeling worse than if you'd slept for 6? That's not random. That's called sleep inertia. And it happens when your alarm pulls you out of the middle of a sleep cycle instead of the end of one. Your brain wakes up cleanly and quickly when a cycle is complete. It wakes up sluggish and foggy when it's interrupted mid-cycle. So instead of thinking in random hours, plan your sleep in 90-minute blocks. Target 4.5, 6, 7.5, or 9 hours of total sleep. Those natural endpoints give your brain the smooth transition it needs from sleep to full wakefulness. Try it for a few nights. The difference in how you feel in the morning is immediate. It's your own biology finally working with you instead of against you. Your brain doesn't have an off switch. You can't go from full activity to deep sleep in 5 minutes, and if you're trying to, that's likely a big part of why your sleep quality is suffering. What your nervous system needs is a signal that the day is over. Psychologists call this cognitive offloading, essentially giving your brain permission to stop being on guard. Here's the framework. 3 hours before bed, stop eating heavy meals. Digestion is an active metabolic process, and your body cannot prioritize sleep recovery when it's busy processing food. 2 hours before bed, step away from work and anything mentally demanding. Your brain needs time to shift out of high alert mode. 1 hour before bed, put the phone down. The blue light from screens directly suppresses melatonin production and tells your brain it's still daytime. Swap it for something low stimulation, light stretching, journaling, or calm music. These steps gradually shift your brain from beta waves, the fast, active state, to alpha waves, the relaxed state, where sleep begins naturally. This is not a wellness trend. This is neuroscience. The first 10 minutes after you wake up set the neurological tone for your entire day. When natural light hits your eyes in the morning, it triggers serotonin production, the brain chemical responsible for mood, focus and motivation. It also sends a direct signal to your circadian rhythm that the day is started, making it far easier to fall asleep at the right time that night. The habit is simple. Within a few minutes of waking, step outside. No phone first, just natural light and fresh air for a few minutes. And if you want to clear morning brain fog fast, cold water is one of the most effective tools available. Splashing cold water on your face or a quick cool shower activates your sympathetic nervous system and triggers a release of dopamine and norepinephrine, your brain's natural alertness chemicals. Within minutes, the fog lifts, no caffeine required. This isn't a biohack trend. Neuroscientist Andrew Huberman and multiple peer-reviewed studies back both of these habits as highly effective for energy and mental clarity. Here's what nobody talks about enough. The people who treat sleep as optional, who brag about running on 4 hours, are usually the ones who eventually hit a wall, mentally, emotionally, physically. Sleep isn't laziness. Sleep isn't weakness. Sleep is your brain's recovery mode. It's where your focus is rebuilt, your emotions are regulated, and your best thinking is prepared for the next day. The goal was never to sleep more. The goal is to sleep smarter. Protect your cycles, respect your body clock, wind down with intention, and greet the morning with light instead of a screen. Do that consistently and you won't just wake up less tired. You'll think clearer, feel better, and perform at a level you didn't think was possible from simply changing how you sleep. If this was useful to you, hit like and subscribe. More videos like this are coming, and they might just change how you live.